This video is brought to you by Hearthstone. Play the hero in a fast-paced card game of cunning strategy. Download for free on iOS and Android. It might not be Easter, but Blizzard is hiding eggs like there's no tomorrow. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Hearthstone Easter eggs.
Bring out your dead.
No, we're not talking literal Easter eggs, but simple references that can be found in Blizzard's addictive card game, referencing things from Blizzard's other works to outside the video game medium altogether.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Number 10, Overwatch?
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Blizzard's latest game has become arguably as big of a phenomenon as Blizzard's own World of Warcraft. So big, in fact, that it seems like one of the Hearthstone characters is also jumping on the bandwagon. If you choose to seize the opportunity of summoning the dashing Argent Horse Rider, you will hear the phrase,
"Don't worry, loves, the cavalry's here,"
famously spoken by Overwatch's Tracer. It makes us want to start playing Overwatch even more, but one does not simply stop playing Hearthstone.
Anyone else?
Number 9, now you're thinking with mirror entities. Some of the most awesome moments in video games are when developers reference each other in their work. A common mage called the Mirror Entity features a handful of references to Valve's Portal franchise. We could just end it with the blue and orange portals he's using, but if we look closer at the character's clothing, we can see the mage sporting a badge resembling the Aperture Science logo on his left arm, as well as a necklace styled after the companion cube. Only thing he's missing now is a spell that creates a cake of lies. Number 8, Thor's Hammer.
You're all not worthy.
Any Marvel fan can tell you that only those worthy enough may pick up and wield the power of Thor. In this case, it's actually a digital card that refers to that fact through its flavor text. But hey, it still gives us that feeling of power when we use it to wipe the floor with our foes. Reading that brief description of, "You can only pick it up if you are worthy," is such great satisfaction in simply having it in our deck, especially when you take into consideration how rare it is to come by this card.
So there may be no way to make you trust me, but we need to go.
Number 7, Han's Rights Activist.
Yes.
Fans of the popular Star Wars universe should instantly recognize this reference to one of the franchise's most popular characters. Due to a few edited versions of the classic Episode 4, fans are still debating on who shot first.
Yes, I bet you have.
Along comes a common card that can end this feud. Referred to as the Quick Shot, this spell for hunter classes contains a flavor text that simply reads, "Han shot first." Now, if only we could get a card with flavor text that reads, "And that Jabba scene totally sucked too."
Look, Jabba, even I get bored sometimes. You think I had a choice?
Number 6, Game of Thrones.
When you play the game of
Hearthstone.
you win or you die.
Many of us just can't get enough of HBO's biggest show, and Blizzard seems to be on the same boat as they reference the show on multiple occasions. When summoned, the fencing coach proudly proclaims,
"I'm the dancing master,"
a reference to Syrio Forel. The druid of the saber yells, "Hear me roar" when attacking, which is the Lannisters' official motto. The legendary minion, the Skeleton Knight, demands that his foes pay the iron price and states,
In the grand tournament, you win or you die.
There's possibly a good other handful of Game of Thrones references in there, but we were most likely too busy binge watching to find them all.
You're allowed to look happy.
Number 5, play with more than just cards on the board. This should bring back warm fuzzy feels to all those of you who liked to blow up sheep in Warcraft 2 and 3. While you're waiting for your opponent to finish their turn, don't forget to click around the board with reckless abandon. No, this won't force your foe to make up their mind any quicker, but there's a surprisingly large amount of stuff to fool around with while you wait. Shake the Zeppelin in Orgrimmar, set off traps at the League of Explorers, and of course, boop the Griffin in Stormwind. You gotta click them all. Number 4, Kel'Thuzad takes it personally.
Victory or death? Really? Death it is then.
Bold, heroic statements tend to sound silly or irrelevant in certain scenarios. Just look at fighting games.
Mission start.
Our voice for quips this time around is none other than Kel'Thuzad. With a variety of characters to play as comes a variety of retaliations from the Lord of Naxxramas that degrade a hero's cause. And it's pretty damn funny.
Your soul shall be mine. Well, someone's soul shall be someone's.
This guy may be a demonic overlord, but whether we triumph or suffer a miserable defeat, at least his self-indulgent attitude is here to make us laugh.
You asked for it.
I most certainly did not. You barged into my floating necropolis.
Number 3, Cobalt Guardian has a connection error.
Reinforcements requested. Shields up. Red alert.
The rare paladin, known as Cobalt Guardian, provides a good amount of support to mech subtypes, so it's only appropriate to include something relatable to computers, or in Blizzard's case, connection errors. Should your Cobalt Guardian die, horribly, you'll hear the name of a rather notorious chapter in Blizzard's history.
Error 37.
Blizzard fans will recognize the Guardian's last words as a reference to the launch day error thousands of players experienced with Diablo 3. It's nice to see that Blizzard can joke about their mistakes and pay a little tribute to the memes that followed the incident.
Error 37.
Number 2.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Number 2, Leroy Jenkins. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, literally.
God damn it, Leroy.
WoW players and internet memers are treated with a card referencing one of the greatest WoW videos of our time. Instead of throwing in a few quotes and quips, Blizzard created an entire card and character around the video, giving the legendary minion a high attack power and extremely low health. This single card could not be a better homage to the events that happened to Pals for Life.
Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Someday I'd love to be in Heroes of the Storm.
Number 1, the story sneaks in.
For Cosmodon!
Multiplayer games don't always have to have a direct storyline to follow. Much like Overwatch, bits of Hearthstone's story are told through character interactions, much of it naturally alluding to the greater Warcraft lore. Vol'jin references his rivalry with Garrosh, Brand Bronzebeard references his brother Muradin when up against Magni,
Have you heard from Muradin lately?
and Illidan Stormrage acknowledges his brother Malfurion in battle. These small nods to the Warcraft storyline give players enough of a push to want to research the lore even further. Whether you're a new player to WoW or Hearthstone altogether, or you need catching up on current WoW events, Hearthstone's got a good taste of subtle storytelling mixed in with the humor. Do you agree with our list? Which Easter eggs did you manage to find in Hearthstone? For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You win this time.
This video is brought to you by Hearthstone. Play the hero in a fast-paced card game of cunning strategy. Download for free on iOS and Android.